That's what we need to do.
It'd
be so fun. Mm-hmm. We're just coming up with fun stuff.
Oh, we got so many fun ideas. We're fun people.
Yeah, we're still going to do the racing, just FYI.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. We actually traded for a Miata. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Wait, memory. I was going to say.
Put your headphones on, Alan, for the love
Why are you
of Pete.
sipping?
All right.
Why are you, hold on.
Get ready.
Okay.
He's gonna kill us.
3, 2, 1. How can that work?
What the hell?
Okay. 3. I hit the wrong button. 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the W-K Burnouts studio. I'm Christina.
I'm Dustin.
And you may be able to hear Alan back there behind.
He's back there. We can assure you we couldn't do this without him. So
yeah. Well, hey.
What are we going to talk about today, Christina?
Nothing.
We didn't say it at the same time, but yeah, nothing. We don't really have a big educational topic, but we have some fun stuff that, I don't know, we have fun with this stuff. So we thought it'd be cool to include you guys in this deal. So,
and it's definitely been fun so far. And we don't even know each other's stuff. You guys might not even like it, but we've had a great time. So I have 5 trivia questions. She has 5 trivia questions. We don't know the questions that the other person has. So we thought we would start off with something a little bit like that. So Christina, you want to go first? I do.
We got to have notes on this one. Alan can't tell us no because there's facts and figures and they have to be accurate. It's trivia.
Yeah.
Serious stuff. So, all right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I've been searching.
Born ready.
I've been searching for trivia questions because I wanted fun ones.
Oh, mine aren't fun. Mine are really not fun. We have to make them fun. They're cool.
We're going to make them fun. Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Dustin.
Yes.
The man who invented cruise control. His name was Ralph Teeter.
Cruise. Oh. Sorry. Go ahead.
What was the unique thing about him? Ralph Teeter, who invented cruise control.
He also invented the teeter-totter.
No. He was blind.
Oh, which, okay. So he invented cruise control and he was blind.
Yes.
Sweet. I mean, hats off to him, props, because it's hard enough to get into the automotive industry when you're, blind, but inventing such a major component is really, that's noteworthy.
Well, it was
and also just kind of, it's a little weird, how did he test it and stuff?
Yeah. Something about, he invented cruise control. And I remember reading it was his lawyer
was a horrible driver. Oh. And so that had something to do kind of to escalate it into.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So kind of neat little trivia.
Smart guy. That's
thing.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I bet Steve doesn't know that. I bet I can stump him on that.
All right, we'll try our best.
Steve's
really
everything.
Good at trivia, like everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Are you ready for mine?
I'm ready for yours.
Okay. What year were the most Corvettes built? Through all of production from 53 to 2022, what year were the most Corvettes built?
So, 53 to 2022, I'm going to go with 79.
79. Oh, gosh, that's right. Yeah, you did. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, they built like 54,000, almost 54,000 Corvettes that year. And I looked at it. I mean, the base price of the Vette was like 10 grand and it was 1979. So, yeah, they sold a crap ton of Corvettes that year and built a lot too. So it was like the next, I think it was the next year that they moved to Bowling Green, Kentucky for production. And
so 80 they would have moved to?
I think it was 80.
Really?
Because they were in St. Louis prior to that.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh, okay.
So anyhow, a good kind of example is the 22 Corvette, like the hottest, most popular, biggest deal Corvette that we've ever had, worldwide demand. They only built like 25,000 last year. So they got a little catching up to do to get to that 1979 level of production.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a little more complicated now, I guess, but nonetheless, that's some good trivia.
That is. Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to guess a lot of your questions have to do with Corvettes.
They all do. I don't really know
Dustin
anything else.
is like the Corvette guy.
Oh, I just, just look stuff up. So.
It's good. Okay. Ready?
I hope this one's about traffic or something, traffic laws, because I'm really good at those.
Well, this one's not, but the rest of them maybe. Okay. What manufacturer was the first to introduce the radio?
The radio. That was Chevrolet.
It was. Yep.
Yes.
In 1922.
I didn't know that part.
Yep. And government tried to ban it because it is a distraction.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like radios and music and cars and stuff like that. But I do have to turn my radio down when I get in a parking lot so I don't run over people. So, I mean,
or take up 2 parking spots.
It is somewhat distracting. Yeah, if I were to park now with the radio fully up like I did when I was a teenager, I would hit somebody on the way and I would park in 2 parking spots.
There would be there's no way.
I have to focus. I turn the radio down. I have to roll the windows down so I can see through the tent, even though it's the middle of the day. I still have to roll them down. I don't want to hit a bunny or anything.
Hit a bunny or anything in Good Sense parking lot.
Yeah, right. Oh, Good Sense parking.
Yeah.
Hard to park there.
It is because you got traffic coming in all the way. Okay. Your turn.
Oh, it is. Who was the father of the Corvette? Who's the guy, the man, the dude that came up with it, presented the concept, made it happen?
I think I would know
made it a production vehicle.
I want to say Ralph. I don't know what last name, but I was saying
Nader. No, not Ralph Nader, but he was famous.
What was he famous for?
Well, didn't he kill the Corvair?
Oh,
yeah, a politician. Corvairs kept, blowing up and stuff when people got rear-ended. So he was like, you guys can't sell these anymore.
Oh, see?
I think that's right.
Close,
right?
Ralph.
Alan, you were around then. Didn't that happen? Thank you, Alan.
See, Ralph Corvairs. I mean that.
Yeah. Hello. So here's the real answer. Not Ralph Nader. Harley Earl.
Harley Earl.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But there's a really important follow-up. I got to do it. I know it's not one of my 5, but follow-up to that is who made the Corvette fast? Harley Earl came up with the cool 2-seater car, but who made it a racing legend and really put it into its own category with everything? There's not a picture of this dude on the wall anywhere.
Tommy Kendall.
No, actually there is a huge, that whole thing right back there is all about Zora Arkus Dunkov.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. He's the one that made it fast.
Duh.
Yeah.
If I would have paid attention to, you gave us the spiel on that when we put that back there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just one of those things.
What? Oh,
you didn't hear me? Oh, Zora Arkus Dunkov.
I heard him. I heard
him.
When you brought the picture in and you were talking about how proud you were of the whole blah, blah, blah. Alan said he didn't hear you.
Oh, he didn't hear me. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Alan. Can you hear this? He's going to be really mad at me for doing that. Okay, it's your turn, Christina. Trivia question master.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Traffic.
Oh, all right.
And if you know me.
Turn into the closest lane. Done.
If you know me, this is one of my biggest pet peeves. I have a few, but this is one of the main ones. Okay?
Yes.
What is the fine or penalty for not using your blinker in Missouri?
Oh, I don't know. I always use my blinker.
Oh, that's why we're friends.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like $55.
Ooh, close.
$58. I'm not done guessing. $57.
Wait, you're not that close. Like you're warm, but you're not hot.
$85.
Ooh.
$79.
72 was
$72.50. 72, 73, 74, 75.
Yes.
God, I knew I'd get it. Yeah.
So failure to give the appropriate signal is considered a Class C misdemeanor, up to $75 fine, and you may lose 2 points off your Missouri driving record.
Well, so use your blinker.
Yes. We sell blinker fluid or something.
We sell blinker fluid here at W-K. We keep them working good for you. Just call our service department.
And ask. Yeah. No, I cannot. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay.
Well, you can tell I'm excited for my next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This one's a real doozy.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first year that the Corvette had fuel injection as an option?
Oh, 1997.
Oh, God. Whoa, no, man. Everything had fuel injection after like 86, but okay. Like every car. But okay. That's okay. It was a really big deal. It was way earlier than most people think because we've got old cars and they were all carbureted clear through the early 80s. A lot of stuff. But Corvette had fuel injection as an option in 1957. And that was a real big deal. Zora Arkus Duntov kind of spearheaded that, said it needed to happen. And, then I think Ed Cole made a camshaft and things just went crazy from there.
Interesting. Yeah. 57.
57, fuel injection.
So
mechanical, not electric. I think it was Bosch. I think they put it, the first production car they put it on was the Mercedes, like that Gullwing car in 53 or something like that. I should have made that in my notes, but that was like the first production car, but that wasn't very production-y. I mean, so 57 Corvette, by that time, they were making a bunch of those. And just a checkbox option. That 4-speed came out in 57.
So wait, Corvette started in what year?
53.
3. Wow. So they like really quickly did all the cool stuff.
Yeah. Because Zora came along and he was like, hey, we can race these Le Mans. And they're like, where's Le Mans? So he got them all into the international world of racing like that. Started a huge rivalry with Porsche for international racing and stuff. So yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, cutting edge type of stuff, mechanical fuel injection. It's neat.
Would have never known.
It's trivia.
Yeah, it is.
It's trivial.
Okay, so my next ones aren't really trivia questions.
It's just trivia statements.
They are crazy traffic safety laws.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I have 3, but I'll give one and then you can finish with you go back. And so I'm just going to say one.
Okay.
In Topeka, Kansas, it is illegal to drive with dead chickens.
Oh, that's true.
What?
Yeah. Big deal in Topeka.
I mean, yeah,
you can't have dead chickens.
Okay, so hold on.
Can't get them out of there. Live ones only.
So here's the story.
Oh, no, she's not supposed to wink. You're not supposed to do that, Christina. She winked. Leave your thoughts in the comments below on Christina's winking skills. Just do it right at the camera, just once. Come on, please. No, I'm sorry. It's bad. She's really nice. Okay, go ahead. I'll leave you alone.
So I'm telling the girl, as I'm reading these, I'm telling the girls in the office, and God love her, Amy, I said, why would this be a law? Like, why is it that you can't who would even drive dead chickens? You know, like I'm thinking a box of dead chickens in your passenger seat.
Right.
Amy, she said, well, if you live in town and you need to kill a chicken, you take it to the country and you drive back to town.
Take it out of town, feed it like some McDonald's on the way. Its last little drive, you go out, you break its neck, and then you drive all the way back into town crying.
I said, why would you do that? And she said, well, if you don't want to have gunshots in town. I said, I don't think
you shoot the chickens. I don't know.
Oh, bless her heart. And she said,
gunshots in town.
Said,
True.
Oh, Amy. Oh, God bless her.
Man.
Anyways.
That's solid.
See, that's the funny story. That was hilarious.
No dead chickens.
I didn't even have to wink to let you know.
No, that was it.
Okay. Well, anyways, don't drive with dead chickens.
No dead chickens driving. At least in Topeka. You can do whatever you want here in Sedalia. You can have dead chickens, live chickens, whatever.
Well, I mean, maybe. It may be a law in Sedalia. You just don't know.
We have no laws here, practically.
Okay.
All right. For my next trivia question, this is one is so much fun. It's going to get laughs for days. What was the first factory supercharged Corvette? What year? What year was it? What year did they do that?
Your face was like Sheldon on Big Bang Theory.
I'm just excited. I know you know this.
I don't even know what is the question again?
First factory supercharged Corvette. What year was it?
2008.
Crap, you were super duper close.
Really?
It's 2009.
Oh!
My 9 does look like an 8, but no, I'm kidding. You're really close. Yeah, it's 2009 and it's the ZR1.
Ooh, yeah. I'm getting better.
Yeah, that thing was cool. Oh, follow up to that. This is a cool follow up. I got to do this one.
Okay.
So, wait, do I have another one after this? Or you have one and then we're done?
And then I have one and then.
Okay, I'll save the rest of this for the next one. Then.
Okay.
All right, you did. Okay. All right, that's the answer. 2009 was ZR1. Okay. That was the first year. So now it's your turn.
Now me. Okay. So mine is another crazy traffic safety law. Apparently, I didn't write it down, but it's Massachusetts.
Oh, beautiful there this time of year.
So it's illegal for gorillas to be passengers in your vehicle. Would you ever think of picking up a gorilla and giving it a ride?
If there was one that needed it, I mean, because it'd be neat to make the acquaintance of a large primate. But
so my story on that.
You have a gorilla in a passenger seat story?
It was just from the same office
the same
as the
source
other
up there. Oh, they're a real
this one was
house.
Jessica.
Oh, good, great.
She said, well, and she had a shaker thing after you.
Like a fitness shaker drink thing. Yeah.
And a shaker bottle. And she said, like this, and she turned it around and it was a Sasquatch. And I said, Jessica,
this is an imaginary creature unless you watch the show.
If you are driving down and you see Bigfoot, are you going to just offer him a ride? Where are you going to take him? Anyway, she's like, well, I don't know.
It's Bigfoot. I take him to the bank, right? I mean, they got all these shows where they're looking for him. I got him in my car cruising down I-70, right? Be great.
Anyways, yes. So I thought those were kind of fun little things. And
that's a good one. No gorillas, but Sasquatch, totally optional. And I would if he was there, he or she.
Would he fit? I mean, what's that movie, Harry and the
I don't
Hendersons?
know. I'm pretty big. I think Sasquatch would just be like maybe my size and hairier. A little hairier.
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. So he could fit in most stuff.
Okay.
I mean, if we really had to, we could fit in a Miata because they're cool.
Oh my gosh.
We did just trade for a Miata. It's old.
It have to be a top down. Is it a top down, like a convertible?
Well, yes, it's a Miata, so it's a convertible.
All Miatas are convertibles?
Yeah. I mean, you can get hard tops for them, which are cool, but it's like an accessory.
Okay. See, we
learn something new every day here at W-K and in the Burnout studio.
Yes.
So now we can do my last one, my final one. Mm-hmm. Okay, this one's kind of cool. So what was the only other car built alongside the Corvette in the Bowling Green factory? So there was another car that wasn't a Corvette, but it was built in the Corvette factory alongside the Corvette and had quite a few similarities.
Camaro?
No. This little thing called the Cadillac XLR.
Oh.
Remember Kenny had one of those?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I do.
They built those in the Corvette factory right there alongside of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually put a supercharger on those before they ever even put a supercharger on a Corvette.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of in like 2006. Yeah. 2006, the XLR-V. Mm-hmm. You could get with it had a supercharged North Star. Yeah. So it was a North Star V8, the overhead cam one that's in all the early 2000s Cadillac cars. But
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, so they made one of those, and it was pretty cool.
Where's that one? Does Ken not have that one anymore?
No, because I got him a Corvette.
Oh,
well, I didn't. It's his.
Yeah,
get it for him. I just typed the stuff and ordered it. Said you should get white. I don't know. So yeah,
did not. Yeah,
yeah. So the XLR was built alongside it. They actually supercharged an XLR as the V in 06 before they ever put a supercharger from the factory on a Corvette. So that's it. That's the best I got.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
that's my trivia.
And those are my trivia too. I thought they were pretty interesting.
I thought they were really informational.
Yeah, and informational.
And
it was a mix.
Yeah. Yours were cool and funny, and mine were,
real trivia questions.
Like, well, I don't know. You'd have to be at like a car show for somebody to get these trivia. It couldn't be at like Applebee's trivia night. They'd be like, what? Who cares? What? Okay. Yours were good though.
I think
nice. We should do this again. This is fun. We should.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I agree.
We'll do this. If you want us to do this again, leave us a comment, like and follow and subscribe and come see us and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. But okay.
All right.
Well, if you found this
informative.
Wait, which camera? Informative. And entertaining, which I hope you found it entertaining. We did.
So we had a good time.
Yes. Please give us a like, subscribe, share, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. And we will cruise on by and pick you up next week. Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.
That was great.
Yeah.
I like that.
This has been a W-K Burnouts production.